Welcome to day 4 of the Super Facelift Challenge. My name is Elise, your favorite face yoga coach, and in this series, I hope to provide you with the most effective tools for your face yoga journey. I want to demonstrate how we use physical tools like face yoga and massage to become aware of and release emotional blockages, emotions that have been trapped inside of us and unexpressed or unresolved. Once we identify and become aware of these emotional blockages, we can take steps to reduce this negative emotion or release this negative emotion, and thereby, through working on an emotional level, we're going to release the tension and the wrinkles that emotion was causing on our face. So today we are talking about the heart energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, the heart is said to house the spirit, and it governs things like joy, happiness, and the beauty we allow into our lives. The heart energy is also associated with our purpose. The element to the heart energy is fire, and fittingly enough, the color associated with the heart energy is red. Referencing our face mapping diagram, we can see that the heart energy shows up on the face at our forehead, the outer corners of our eyes, and in our tongue. So if you are experiencing any issues in any of these 3 areas, you know most likely your heart energy is asking for help, which we're going to get into in this video. Let's talk about what it looks like when your heart energy is balanced. You are happy, you're always smiling, you find beauty in the world, you feel fulfilled by life, you have meaningful relationships, you know your worth, and you are not seeking validation from the outside world, and you stand in your own frame. Physically, you do not have any wrinkles or issues with your forehead and the outer corners of your eyes. Your tongue is pinkish red, it's soft and flexible, and it has sensitive taste buds. You are not retaining any liquids. Your skin is glowing and vibrant, and your blood circulation is excellent. What happens when the heart energy is out of balance? You experience things like depression, lack of purpose, an overly active nervous system, always searching for approval and validation in your outside surroundings, overly expressing your emotions or an inability to express your emotions in a healthy way, superficial relationships, paranoia, maybe the drama is always following you, you are very needy or clingy, you may have short-term memory problems, you can experience insomnia, anxiety, and restlessness. Physically, you would see horizontal forehead wrinkles, you would see wrinkles at the corners of the eyes and turning downwards. A side note here, in traditional Chinese medicine, they believe that wrinkles that turn upwards mean that you have lived a joyous life, and more wrinkles that are turning downwards means you had more of a negative experience throughout life. Other physical symptoms of imbalanced heart energy include a discoloration or an unresponsive tongue, skin issues and skin inflammation like rosacea, broken capillaries, a leaky gut, puffiness or water retention anywhere in the body, inflammation, high blood pressure, hot flashes, and a sweaty forehead. The heart energy is most active during the beginning of summer. So again, if this is always a tricky time for you year after year, at the beginning of summer, say you start to develop allergies, skin conditions, colds, fatigue, then your heart energy is most likely asking for help. In addition to face yoga, of course, the best way to balance the heart energy is through practicing gratitude, engaging in meaningful relationships, meditation, following your purpose and your passions, surrounding yourself with beauty, and in between the hours of 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., which is when the heart energy is most active, if you feel sleepy or you want to relax, take time to do that. That will help you balance your heart energy. You should eat red fruits and vegetables, and you want to avoid anything too spicy, as this is going to add more heat, which if you are experiencing too much of the heart energy, you want to minimize that. Now that you know the emotional and the physical traits regarding the heart energy, we can use exercises, massage, and acupressure to balance the heart energy. We're also going to do a meditation at the end of this video to really help align yourself, connect to these areas on your face, and balance your heart energy at a subconscious level. Let's jump right into it.
Sit up tall, roll your shoulders down and back away from your ears. We're going to start out with a bunch of forehead stretches. So raise your arm, place it on your forehead, covering as much as the brows as possible, and gently lift your eyebrows and your forehead up. Use the other hand to support your neck. Look down towards your chin and squeeze your eyes shut against the opposite resistance from your hand holding the eyebrows and the forehead up. We're going to be holding here for 30 seconds. Keep your forehead as relaxed as possible, and keep making sure that you sit up straight, elongating through the spine, rolling your shoulders back away from your ears, and your neck is relaxed. Stay connected to your breath, and when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and switch the hands. So take the opposite hand and place it on the forehead, covering the eyebrows and the forehead, and lifting up gently with your hand. So the resistance is coming from the front hand, lifting the eyebrows and the forehead up, and the eyelids are squeezing in and down against the opposite resistance from the hand. Make sure that back hand stays on the back of the neck for support. And remember to breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and switch sides. We're going to keep doing this a few more times. So look down, squeeze your eyes in and down. So the forehead, the frontalis muscle, and the eyes are in an antagonist relationship. That means when one contracts, the other must relax. In this case, we're contracting the eye muscles, which are very weak and underutilized, and thereby relaxing the forehead muscle, which is overworked and often tense. Go ahead and switch hands. So not only are we adding volume to the eye muscles and strengthening the eyes, we are also relaxing the forehead, so we are releasing tension in between the eyebrows, reversing frown lines, and also helping to reverse those horizontal forehead wrinkles on the forehead, which are caused by forehead tension. So this exercise is named forehead stretch. Go ahead and switch. Rightfully so, because we are really stretching this frontalis muscle and thereby releasing tension and releasing wrinkles. Make sure you're sitting up straight and your shoulders are again rolling back away from your ears. You can place your tongue on the top of your mouth as you would in any of these positions. Keep breathing deep and make sure you're not carrying any tension. Go ahead and switch hands and make sure you're not carrying any tension in the jaw or the neck or the shoulders. Really squeeze with those eyelids like you want to pull your eyebrows down, but your hand is being held there in opposite resistance. Keep breathing in through your nose and relaxing the rest of your face. Go ahead and switch one more time, placing the opposite hand on the forehead and the eyebrows and lifting up. Make sure your forehead is as relaxed as possible here, and the activation is coming from the eye muscles pulling in and down as if you're trying to pull your eyebrows and your forehead down towards your chin. Of course, the hand is there as opposite resistance, and now go ahead and release. Great job. Our next exercise is called forehead smoother. So we're going to crisscross our fingers together and place them on the front of our forehead. Pull out slightly with your hands so you feel a stretch in the forehead. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds, warming up the forehead, and this is the static form of the exercise. So hold here, sitting up tall, roll your shoulders away from your ears, elbows are wide, and you're breathing in and out through your nose. Make sure you're not carrying any tension in your jaw, and visualize your forehead completely smoothing. With the touch of your fingertips, your forehead is melting away any stress, any tension, any forehead wrinkles, any lines. It's all completely melting away, and what's left is completely smooth. Now we're going to take our fingers and crisscross them in the center of the forehead and drag them out to the temples. So we are crisscrossing the fingers and gliding them outwards against the front of the forehead, really smoothing the entire forehead. While you're doing this, imagine that your fingers are magic and they're melting away any stress, any forehead wrinkles, and you can feel any tension just moving out of your forehead and dissolving into thin air. These visualizations are so important in face yoga, and they're really going to up-level your practice if you can make that connection with the mind and the body. So we're visualizing a smooth and beautiful forehead, and then go ahead and release. Next, we're moving on to eye align with tapping. So we're going to gently tap on the outside of the eyes here to start, and you want to, with your eyes, look up into your eyebrows like you're looking at your third eye while you tap with your fingertips all around your eyes. Pay special attention to the forehead area and the outer corners of the eyes here. I know it can look a little scary with your eyes shooting back into your eyebrows, but this is going to be great for refreshing the internal glands of the body. So if this makes you dizzy, you can go ahead and skip this step and just do the tapping. It looks a little scary as I'm watching this now, but it's very beneficial. So keep tapping. You can go a little more gentle underneath the eyelids. And then again, we're working with the heart energy today. So pay special attention to the outer corners of the eye and the forehead. Keep tapping here, breathing deep, sitting up tall, and then go ahead and release. Great job. Moving on, we're going to do a mini massage for the corners of our eyes in the area where we have crow's feet. So take your hand and place it on the top of the cheekbone, right underneath the temple here, and your opposite hand is going to fan upwards with your fingertip, releasing any stagnation or adhesions that will develop in this area. Go ahead and switch to the other side. So placing your fingertips on the cheekbone and with the opposite hand, fanning upwards with your fingertips, really releasing any tension, any crow's feet, and making this area increased with circulation, increased with blood flow and nutrients to the outermost layer of the skin. Breathe deep here. Go for a few more seconds, really massaging out any tension or adhesions. And this is great if you have crow's feet or lines on the side of your eye. Go ahead and release. Great job. So we've worked with the forehead, the sides of the eyes. This next one, we're going to work with the tongue, and it might be tough. So take your tongue and place it up at the base of the nose in the corner. You're going to make 30 circles one way. You're going to keep your hand on the outside, and the tongue is massaging on the inside of the mouth into your finger here. So this exercise is not only great for balancing the forehead energy and working with the tongue, it's also going to be excellent for reversing nasolabial folds. So your tongue is probably going to get tired. We're doing 30 circles one way and then 30 circles the other way. So when you've done 30 in one direction, go ahead and switch to the other direction. I don't know about you, but my tongue is throbbing here. Go ahead and release, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So taking the tongue to the other side of the nose, placing the index finger right at the base of the nose, and then making 30 circles one way and then 30 circles the other way. The circles can be small and quick, but you want to make sure that your tongue is pressing into the mouth hard enough so you feel your finger as resistance. I had to take a quick break here. I was going to cut that out, but you should know this is very difficult even for someone who does this all the time. So keep going, stay with it. The benefits are really going to outnumber the pain. So stick with it. I know you can do it. It's getting tough. It's tough for me also. Keep breathing in through your nose and try not to start slunching forward. You want to sit up straight and roll your shoulders back. And finally, we're done. That almost killed me. Great job. So if that wasn't hard enough, we have one more tongue exercise to really bring this home. Blow some raspberries to release any tension. And you should know these exercises are not only just balancing the tongue energy. This next exercise coming up is going to be great for reversing lip lines, lifting droopy mouth corners, and toning and strengthening the mouth muscle. So we're doing more than just one thing. So we're taking our tongue and we're placing it at the corner of the mouth. Now we're going to draw circles around through the lips going one way. So we're going to go 30 in one direction and then 30 in the other direction. So again, your tongue is going to be very sore here. It's all for a good purpose. When our tongue is activated and strong, it's so much easier to keep that mewing position that we talk so much about all day long. So many benefits to these exercises, I promise you. Keep going in one direction, and the lips here and the mouth muscle is activated. So the mouth is strong and it's acting as opposite resistance to the tongue here. So we're not just letting our mouth hang loose. It is activated against the resistance of the tongue pressing into the mouth. We have a few more to go in this direction. Hang in there. I know you can do it. It's getting tough. It's tough for me also. If you need to take a break, be more than happy to take a break and then come back to it. So go ahead and release when you've done 30 circles. Let's breathe here for a few minutes. You can blow some raspberries to release any tension. And then we're going to do the same thing in the other direction. So it's starting on the other side this time, and we're going to go the opposite direction, activating our lips and our mouth and pressing the tip of our tongue into our lips like we want to push our lips forward, but our lips are resisting against our tongue. Keep sitting up straight. Breathing in through your nose. Don't hold your breath here. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax the area in between your eyebrows and your forehead. Relax your jaw. And really keep this activation strong in the mouth muscle here. We're almost done. This is the last difficult thing we're going to do for today, and then it's smooth sailing here on out. You can do this. Great job. This exercise is great for toning and strengthening our orbicularis oris, our mouth muscle, which is a circular muscle with a hole in the middle that is very sensitive to gravity and atrophy. So great for the mouth muscle. Go ahead and release when you've done 30. Great job. You did it. Last, we're going to do the acupressure point, and from that, I'm going to guide you into the meditation. So we're starting to cool it down now. So lift up your hand, either one is fine, and then bend your hand forward so you can see the crease on your wrist. Shen Men acupressure point is located on the outermost part of the crease on the pinky side. So press in here and you're going to hold. Go ahead and close your eyes. Shen Men acupressure point is the gateway or the door into removing energy blockages from our spirit, mind, and emotion. This acupressure point is also known as the spirit gate, as it is believed to anchor the spirit and calm the mind. Spirit gate nourishes the blood and cools down that internal fire. Spirit gate is tranquilizing the mind with peace and calm, and it reduces any feelings of stress, anxiety, and it can help with insomnia, nightmares, pain management, withdrawal symptoms, panic attacks, and high blood pressure. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out, and we're going to begin our meditation. Sit comfortably and deeply breathe in through your nose as you close your eyes. Focus on your breath as the outside world drifts out of consciousness for this short meditation. Imagine a crystal wand that has the power to relax and expel any stuck emotions from whatever it touches. The wand is gently moving towards your forehead. As it touches your forehead, you can feel your forehead completely relax. Any emotions, such as confusion, restlessness, or needing validation from others, leave the area and dissolve in thin air. If you notice the dissolution of any different emotions, see those leaving your forehead and dissolving in thin air. Now become aware of the space and the relaxation that has been left in its place. Your forehead is now completely relaxed, and with that, it is completely smooth and your energy is completely balanced. Express gratitude to yourself for taking the time to balance your heart energy. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes.
That concludes day 4 of the Super Facelift Challenge. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Namaste, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5.